I'm so honored and pretty darn excited to be hosting today's special Facebook Live event here at IMAX headquarters to debut the trailer for Blade Runner 2049. Ryan Gosling plays Blade Runner Agent K, Harrison Ford as Rick Deckard, and Denis Villeneuve, the director. What's your take on the way that the original film was so far ahead of its time? Ryan, let's start with you.
You didn't prepare?
Yes or no, Ryan?
Yes. Yes. It made me question what it meant to be a human being. It made me question my ability to recognize the hero from the villain. And probably one of the first films where I really wondered what happened after it was over. Harrison?
Yes. This film takes into account the 30 years that have passed and deals with some of the ethical considerations that technology presents us with.
In 2049, for some reason, the society lost its memory, and that is something that is kind of frightening with our world today.
Of all the films that you've done, what was it about working on this one that really just made you go, wow, this is really, really special?
You know, these sets were fully functioning worlds. I think the trick for me was just to not be impressed by it on camera.
The first time I walked on the set, it was raining. It made me feel welcome. Ryan was working with a naked woman. That made me a little sad. But she was a holographic projection, which made me happy again, so it was really cool.
I wonder if you could talk about both Harrison and Ryan, the collaboration you did to develop your relationship.
I enjoyed working with him. I thought, the part of the thematic that really is the responsibility of his character was really original. Ryan brings a real emotional intelligence about these things.
Denis, when we first started shooting, he'd say, let's just imagine that Harrison's sitting in the corner watching this. And most of the time in my imagination, he was just sitting in the corner like... So I wasn't quite sure in my mind what he thought. And then when he finally arrived, it was such a relief because he just rolled up his sleeves and got right to work. It really felt like the movie, finally, began.
Well, on behalf of everyone, I can say you've done a man's job, sirs, and I guess you're through. So without further ado, feast your eyes on the brand new full trailer for Blade Runner 2049. Enjoy and thank you.
Every civilization was built off the back of a disposable workforce. But I can only make so many. Happy birthday.
There is an order to things. That's what we do here. We keep order. The world is built on a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you bought a war.
You're a cop. I did your job once. I was good at it.
I know.
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. The key to the future is finally unearthed. Bring it to me.
They know you're here.
I always told you, you're special.
Your story isn't over yet.
There's still a page left.
I thought you might be able to help me with the case. Any idea where I could find him?
You police plan on taking me in?
I would much prefer that to the alternative.
Every leap of civilization was built off the back of slaves. Replicants are the future, but I can only make so many. I had the luck, and he has the key.
I think I found him.
That's not possible. If this gets out, we've bought ourselves a war.
You're a cop. I had your job once.
Things were simpler then.
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. What happened?
I covered my tracks, scrambled the records. We were being hunted.
By who?
They know you're here.
You do not know what pain is yet. You will learn. Bring it to me.
This breaks the world.
We have to go.
I'm coming with you.
Where is he? The future of the species is finally unearthed.